Lisa. Ulululululu. There you go. Welcome back. He is called King Isaiah. Munguma Onyi is the song title, actually making it down to the playlist. I told you he's a gospel singer. And of course, I'm glad to actually have him on the show. Welcome to the show, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing very fine. I'm blessed being here.
You're so smart, though. Yeah, I love the smartness over there. They always say, the smartness, especially, when you get along with God. Everything is smart. It's a good one. But entertainment wise, let's talk music. Mungu Monyi. When did you drop this song?
This song actually is one of the latest songs. It is released this very month, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I see there's a lot of music that actually you dropped. So many songs to your name. Very many of them. Very many. You've been in the industry for a long while.
I started singing in 2011.
2011. Wow. Like 12 years. So you're not new. You're not new in the industry. You've been here.
I've been here. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. But just a quick one. Before anything, give us an insight about King Isaiah. Who is King Isaiah?
King Isaiah came from afar. This guy is someone born in Yumbe.
Okay.
And I'm proud to be a ringer. I'm a ringer guy, someone who was still from Yumbe. So the music.
Then you're a brother.
So, okay.
That's my town as well. Okay, King Isaiah, born in Aringa. I'm in Yumbe, proud to be in Aringa. Okay, let's speak
So
from that.
the music started there right from choir, even right from Sunday school.
Okay.
So it started there and it graduated when I was in P7.
Yes.
That was the time I sneaked to Arua to do a song called Satani.
Okay. So that was your first song?
That was my first song.
Satani, okay.
So I finished my P7 in Koboko.
Okay.
And that was the time actually I sneaked. I got the chance to rush to Arua, where we were two. We began it in the names of King Isaiah. Mm-hmm. So the group grew and they reached some extents and
yes.
There were some challenges that came in. Yes. And we split it. One of the guy, the brain was a little to the secularism, and mine is a little to gospel. Yes. And these are two different visions. So when you look at this, so this led for us to split. Mm-hmm. And one time I was in Arua, someone gave me a call that there was a crusade organized in Koboko, and there were some people who jumped on the stage in the names of King Isaiah, actual gospel king. Yes. And one of the guy didn't dress well, and the other guy was he was drunk.
Wow.
So that thing gave a blow to me.
So that they manipulated. Got along with your name on stage.
Yes. So from there, and with some few friends, I sat down and I was like, the best thing I could do is to shift this name from from Gospel King to King Isaiah. And then I carried the King, then I used my own name to make it as King Isaiah. That's how the whole thing is.
Okay. Meaning back then you were called Gospel King.
Yes. Before I was called Gospel King. Yes.
And then when the incident happened, you decided to
I was like, okay, if it's like this,
to rebrand.
Let me be alone. That I have to make to be as a King Isaiah.
Okay. When you talk about sneaking, somewhere you talked about how you sneaked, maybe from the other side, coming along to do music. How are your parents feeling about this?
Actually, my late dad.
Sorry.
Yeah, he was not bad with music, but in the village, the way people view music is different from the way we view music. Yes. In those years, when you are an artist, one thing the people look at is maybe you are singing with magic. That's one of the things. Then the second thing is gospel artists are seen as a womanizer. So my dad was preventing me. He wanted me not to be in that. So as I was doing this started causing, and he was like, how could this one run? So if it is a gospel, then it's fine. If it is a gospel, it is really good. But if it is not a gospel, then no, I should not do it. But when he realized that I'm doing gospel, and he was like, there's no problem. If it is gospel, there's no problem. And the question was, how am I going to balance it with the school? Okay. With my late father, there's no problem. My mother, there's no problem. The challenge was my elder brothers. So they were hard on me because all this could not run with school at a go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now that you actually got yourself into music, literally doing gospel and all that, how was it? Starting up. I mean, was it an easy ride, or it came with a lot of, ups and downs, probably, getting down to your career and all that?
Actually, it is not all that simple. It is not, why I'm saying it's not all that simple. That there are moments, there are friends that look at you as a threat. It's possible. There are others who looks at you as a threat, and there are others who looked at you as a co-friend who's coming to uplift the gospel. So as when I started music, and all was well, but the challenges that I faced were we didn't have people who could nurture one another, and there was nobody to strengthen me, nobody to guide me, nobody to give me directions. And when financial wise, you're supposed to look around, see what you're supposed to do to produce this music.
Yes, yes.
And whether the lyrics are fine or they're not fine, nobody cares.
Okay.
So yeah, the maturity was zero.
Okay.
That's the fact. That's
okay.
the fact.
Okay. All right. We have King Isaiah on the show. We're talking music, and of course, he's a gospel contemporary, singer. I'm glad to have him right here. Born in Yumbe district, he's a proud ringer, like said. I'm so much happy to actually to relate with him. That's my town as well, and it's like he's a brother. He's a brother. All right. Let's draw this comparison in the music that actually takes the shape of gospel. I mean, gospel music has always been. This one that actually, I don't know whether there's a lot of competition. Do you have competition in the gospel music with other artists, like within yourselves?
To be sincere, there's supposed to be no competitions. I don't see competitions in gospel among the gospel singers, and I would say there's no competition in gospel.
Yes. So is it biblically a bad thing maybe to compete in gospel? I mean, or you just feel maybe according to your own perspective, you feel it's never right?
In the gospel perspective, when you look at music and general thing, actually the whole thing is you're singing not to human.
Okay.
You're singing to God.
Okay.
So when you're singing to God, why do you want to compete with someone who is going to rate it? Nobody rates it. So it is only God. And the worst thing is the one you're singing, he values the songs.
Yes.
So one thing is he searches your heart in.
Yes.
So as he being the person who searches the heart, he searches your heart. He knows how you do your thing. So when you are computing, that is not right. So in other ways, that is you are angering one another. That's not that's actually sin. It's not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many gospel artists do you know this side?
There are a number of gospel artists that I've known here in the Western Isle.
Okay.
Really so many.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them I think I know them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. I want us to actually, discuss something about your, new projects that are coming through. You started in 2011. Those are like good years in the industry, and along the way, I don't know whether you have ever come across some of these stories. There have always been these running stories, especially in the gospel industry, with our gospel artists right here. Most of them always have their own, personal, attacks here and there. But I love the fact that you're actually trying to shed, some light how actually it's never allowed. Probably to have competition, to have fights in the industry, and all that. But away from that, how do you see gospel music? Like, is it picking up, or has it picked up? Where is gospel music in terms of, during that comparison? Maybe from the past with the current, trend where it is taking a shape and all that. Are we seeing gospel music,
You see, when it comes to this side, right in some, like, let me go back to 2008 behind there. What I could see, there were a few gospel singers in West Nile here. We could have the likes of Jehovah Band and Michael Jehovah Band. He was the one who dominated the land. And when he was doing, and his music was the one moving around. So I could say at this time, if I could compare it, one of the things is I see the grace of God, that God has lifted the music in another level. And the one thing is, when something is rising up, you have to understand that there's always this fight of devil. When something is rising up, you also expect the wrong ones to rise too. So when something is dominating, the other one must come. So I believe there are challenges, but if I could see the today's gospel music is far a different way from the first one. And all the music styles are there, all the music style you've seen them there. But now when it comes to the character, to the behaviors of the gospel artist, then this takes individual. How do you vary yourself? How do you see yourself before God? Then this one will lead you to the call that you have. There are people who sing gospel music because my friend is singing gospel music. Then there are friends who do gospel music because it is conviction from the heart. You feel that you have something to do. And I always tell my friend that a gospel music, it is another way of preaching gospel. Because it is the way of preaching gospel. So whatever you sing the word of God. It has connection to the heart. So whatever you do should connect to the heart. So that is the little I've seen with the, if I could compare the first way with the last one, and I could say this one is a little bit fair because there are many singers. So because there are many singers, we have a high opportunity reaching to the many people to cover many places.
Okay. King Isaiah, are you administering like in any ministry?
Yeah, actually, I am evangelist.
Okay.
I am an evangelist, and for around this is now the 4th year. I've been partnering with some organization, and I'm actually doing preaching, open airs, and doing crusades. So mostly this part of West Nile, and then mostly some of the camps here, and a part of South Sudan. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. A quick one. Let's actually, take a quick break. When we do return, he'll be telling us about what is new, what new projects, he has actually in stock. As we get down with the show, he's King Isaiah, a gospel singer. Actually, we're trying to, discuss a couple of stories right here, a couple of issues, talking gospel music, how actually it can relate with, secular music, gospel and secular. The two can interrelate, right?
Now, can we discuss this after this break?
All right, let's take a quick break. We bounce back and have more of the discussion right here. Don't go nowhere.
Times now. Times now. The times now. Why is it that the famines are breaking every day? The number of street kids, they are rising every day. Crime rates going high, but why? Fellow Ugandans, let us reason again. Killing has become the order of the day. Corruption has become the order of the day. People are dying everywhere. But why? The times now. Times now. Times now. Times now. The times now. Times now. Times now. Together. We cannot stand and keep watching every other day. Things are going wrong, Lord, we need intervention. Religious discrimination, racial discrimination.
Okay.
Another.
And this one is so powerful. Like the message, the information. I think it's actually basically talks about you're trying to preach togetherness, love, how you can support each other and all that.
This one cuts across.
Yes, time is now. It's the song title.
Yeah.
Something about this?
This song actually, I sang this song out of pain. It's real actually. Pain. Yes. This is something that I see. This is something I felt is happening around us.
Yes.
It's affecting our community. And this is what pushed me. Actually, it happened to one of my neighbors. This is a really thing. This is not just I forged something.
So like it's based on reality.
This on reality. That we lost a child, and the reason is because of negligence. The father, they had issue with the mother, and the whole thing is the mother is the one taking care of the family. The mother is the one looking for everything for the family. So what the father knows is he gets out early in the morning, he dresses, he goes to the trading center, he says he does nothing. So it is the woman who does everything. So one time what happened is this woman, the people came, they took They took her away, and this guy was left with only 2 kids at home.
Yes.
So he doesn't have ability to take care of these kids. So the kids are supposed to look for their school fees. They're supposed to look for what to eat. So what happened to the end is one of the guy went to town. He started to look over how they can survive. He can raise school fees and how to can do other things.
Yes.
So he started to sell eggs on the roadside. When he was selling eggs, unfortunately, he found a wrong group. So he joined a wrong group, and that's the way he could get money. And he was taken to prison at the age of 15 years. So the follower who is in primary P4 also came with an idea going to town. So going to town, what happened to him was, and he started the same business the brother started, selling eggs.
Yes.
Then he was knocked, he died. And the family got separated because of negligence. And because the family has not been supported well, the father failed to do what he's supposed to do. He lost the last child, he lost it. And because everything relied on the mother, things didn't go right. That was the first thing. And looking at the issues that are happening around our nation here, somebody may sing, but someone will also say I'm singing politics. No?
But these are realities.
This is not politics. I'm speaking the truth. It's just all about things are happening. You see people who are dying, see the number of people who are killed, our major people who are getting disappeared and around the nation. So then when you ask what is happening, nobody will explain for you. And when it comes to the forces, they will say, okay, the investigation is on, and nothing happens. Then this, when I said the time is now, I don't say people, time is now. I said everybody, time is now. Let us reason together. Start from the government, right to the churches. Let us reason together. When you see this issue of you are African, you are white, you are like this. And when you look at this doesn't involve government. This is just people's brain thinking that I am special. This one is not like this. There's no love among us. Okay. Then taking it right to the church, religion. So when we take it to the church, you see that I'm from this religion, I'm from this religion. So you don't want these people to mix with that one. This pastor will say, I don't want my people to go. Yes, in other right, when you take it at the side of theology, it is good because you don't want your flock, their brain to be mixed with what this person is teaching. Yes, it might be right. But what is this? When you ask about the denomination, or when you talk about the religion, what is this religion about? Okay. If it is about Jesus Christ, what was the religion of Jesus Christ? Okay. So the whole thing is based on love. Okay. Based on love, doing what's right. So
should we say King Isaiah music is not actually having this target audience? Is a universal music, like cutting across?
Okay, there are songs I sing that cuts across. Okay. And there are songs I sing particularly
for some target audience.
For some targeted audience. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. There you go. He's a gospel singer, King Isaiah. He's right here. I love the fact that he's trying to actually have a lot of the talk right here. It's very much comprehensive. Trying to target almost every spare right there. But of course, Time Is Now is the song he just talked about. There's another song called Asi Ibe. That is also Anzo Asibe. I don't know whether that's the right pronunciation. Which language is that? Madi?
That is Madi. These are our borders.
Yes, just here. Tell us something about that one.
This song, I told you I'm an evangelist, and I've been moving around speaking the gospel. Most in the camps, and Germany, Moyo. Most in those camps, part of these camps in Arua also got time to cross over at the side of Navy. So when I was in Moyo, I got one of these songs. Actually, I did the cover of this song. So there was I got some two pastors who are my best friends. So they love this song so much. They emphasized on it. They love singing it. One time I got close to them. I started knowing about this song. Started knowing about the message of this song. So when they explained it for me, I got interested. So I was like, I want to work on this song. So I put it in the right way. So I got our own words and some of my own words. I tried to step it well. Okay. So that is the song.
Okay. This is a song on the background. Just a quick one, a quick clip of it. This is the song we are talking about.
Robanganjwa siegbe Robananja siegbe. Oh, Robananja siegbe. Robananja siegbe. Robananja siegbe. Robananja siegbe. Robananja siegbe. Robananja siegbe. Midi baba. Kuruche midi baba yo. Baba, oh, lari nyidi laponi, kruche nyidi baba, lari nyidi Yesu, oh, bang anjo siegbe, anjo siegbe, anjo siegbe, roban anjo siegbe, anjo siegbe, anjo siegbe, lari nyidi loma sitini. There you
go, there you go. That's the song Anzo Asibe. As the song on the background. Oh yes, I think these are all powerful songs. Like so many songs here, name. Great having you guy on the show, man. King Isaiah. I just love the fact that you're trying to bring music that actually unites. Music that shows love and supporting each other and all that. But of course, there's one thing I want us to also get along with as we wind up the show within the next few minutes. Just a quick one, like what is new? I mean, after all this, what is coming up? New songs. I mean, new projects. Something we can look up to maybe this particular year. Are we having new projects coming through from King Isaiah?
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to flashback. There's one thing
yes.
wanted to remind about the song.
Yes.
The first song that was played, Mongo Monyi.
Yes.
We did that song with the Tiger Hills. This man called Tiger Hills around here.
Okay.
So we did that song with him, and we're supposed to come with him. And I tried reaching him. I failed reaching him.
Okay.
So he's supposed to be here.
Okay.
And now coming back to the new things that are on pipeline.
Yes.
There are two songs that are really serious on pipeline, and I have this in my mind. Normally, I don't rush to release music.
Yes.
I take sometimes it may even take me a year to release.
Okay.
And the reason is it is, I told you, music is just, for me personally, something that deals with my spirit.
Yes.
When I got the conviction, this song you release it, then I release it. And how I release it, I get it out, then I call some few people, we put it, then we pray over it, and then after that it is released, and that is how I release my songs. Now, those two songs, we have one song that talks about things that happens to you.
Yes.
What people say about you is not what God says to you.
Yes.
And this is one of the powerful radio that is coming on the way.
Okay.
So it says your testimony is coming tomorrow. So I know somebody's ear is itching to.
We gotta be waiting for that. But after how long should we wait for this? Or you can't make the revelation?
I don't. No. Somebody will.
Okay.
All
right. Time is really, not a good ally right here. But of course, thanks a lot for coming through, King guys. Let's wind up. Maybe your last word to the listener out there.
Actually, I honor this invitation. I want to say thank you for loving me. Thank you for inviting me to be here this afternoon. And to my listeners there, I love you so much. And the fact is, let us focus on Christ. Let's love Jesus. And when you listen to these songs, let us love to do what's right. Let us love without any other thing. Let's love without limit. Let's love from our heart. This is a little I can say. And for the artist, right from secular and from gospel, what I could say is, do what is right. Don't do things because people should understand me or people should love me. Let your word speak.
Okay, there you go. Thank you so much once again for coming through.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I hope to see you again. Guys, let's connect down and let's take a quick break. And of course, we'll be bouncing back in the next hour. We'll be having a King, not actually King as such, but of course, Black Harmony as well. But of course, it's been a fantastic time with him, my brother, King Isaiah, the gospel singer who has given us a lot of vibe right here. Thank you once again for coming through.
Thank you.